infantry.
I think all leadership are here.
Alright, yep. If you want the best view of the table, I recommend you get by the door. I'll give you 20 seconds to do that.
Right now, come on.
Special Snowflake will be there in just a sec. Go ahead, start without me.
Special flow snowflake isn't needed.
Alright, time to shut the fuck up. So, welcome to the brief. Gonna put it on slide 2. So, here's the current state of Madrigal. Last night, a detachment of ODST's call sign Kronos landed at grid ref 055978 and provided recon for the area we'll be attacking today, and were able to make contact with friendly forces in the town of Barcelona. This is because 2 weeks ago, a massive INI attack occurred all throughout the island cluster. Friendly forces were taken aback by this and forced over the course of 36 hours to pull back to the town of Barcelona and hold it from INI assaults. Our job for this entire campaign will be to get to allied forces, resupply them, and then utilizing their resources and intel, push back against the INIs and quell this insurrection. To do that, we're going to need an operating base, hence our target today. The mission is simple. Deploy a team of Spartans and a team of ODST via shock pod, and then have forces go in via Pelicans or other aircraft to come from the southern side of the airbase, along this route from where we currently are at the marked staging area. Viper will be dropping at the southeastern side of the airfield to attack a weaker AA position identified by Kronos, while the Spartans will be attacking the more fortified position up in the northwestern side. I'm expecting heavy casualties for this drop, so keep that in mind. Order of operations here is the Spartans are going to drop first. After they conduct their drop, ODSTs will wait 30 seconds due to the scripts we're using, and then we will start their drop. This is to make sure that 2 drop scripts are not running at once, because that could potentially fuck the server. I will be instigating who drops when. After the AA sites are cleared, which we believe are merely 3 AA positions in each corner, so simply 3 AA turrets in a bit of a triangle, Tiger, which is our Marine force, will land and begin their assaults with Allied forces, with the goal of taking the airbase. Now, the airbase served 3 purposes when it was under UNSC control. The first was naturally, it was an airbase, but it was also the largest airbase in the region for an R&R point for aircraft. The second was it was a massive weapons storage area for many armaments and munitions. And the third was a vehicle storage yard and its many hangars. Now, the INIs have had 2 weeks to move a lot of this gear around, so we're not expecting much at the airbase itself, but do be aware that if you blow something up, it could have a bigger boom because of all the munitions stored. Also, it had a large detachment of elephants. Don't blow them up, they're going to be vital for later in our campaign. Wrong slide. After we take the airbase, we will first start to establish a perimeter. Regarding Phase 2, the town of Gibaji. Kronos recon and identified at least 2 squads worth of INIs in this town. However, we're expecting this town to possibly become a QRF staging point for the Insurrectionist forces. From there, we will move on to an industrial site far on the western side of the airbase. This industrial site was in charge of making mining equipment and explosives that we believe the INIs have been taking out of there to focus on some of our underground FOBs, hence its importance. From there, we will then move to the town of Lusania. Kronos reported a sizable garrison within this town, and this will become our arrowhead for our new territorial border. So we'll force our engagements to be around there. Do expect that in garrison to increase, however, as INIs focus all of their attention to what we're doing. Kronos was undetected in their operation. So the innies do not know we're coming, so we're going to basically have a maximum effect for a surprise attack. Now, these are the local garrison forces. We don't expect to see them in today's operation, however, there are pockets of them fighting insurrectionist forces throughout the region according to reported communications with friendly forces. They're wearing Marine camo. The reason I bring this up is a lot of the FOBs on this island and bases were taken by insurrectionist forces, and they're most likely using some of our own gear. If you see anyone in Marine gear, they are fire unless fired upon. But if you see anyone wearing Marine gear, assume they are friendly. That is because Marine gear was in storage depots only within Barcelona, and it is confirmed that the innies do not have it. Just do be aware there were some reported squads in woodland camo that might be friendly. We don't know. That's what Kronos reported. Now, on a final note, Kronos was able to find intel off of a person that looked like this. Intel from ONI suggests that these are their logistical lieutenants that keep track of all the operations that the insurrectionists are doing. If you look on your map right now, you'll see that there's a bunch of marked vehicle caches. That is because Kronos was able to find and take the intel off of one of these logistical lieutenants. We have confirmed that there is one at the airbase that is marked at the HQ marker at 065977. They are kill or capture. If you capture them, we'll get more intel off of them. If you kill them, they'll most likely drop their intel and you can loot it. They are targets of opportunity in this AO, and we don't have any intel on any others at this time. This concludes the briefing. Are there any questions?
Could you
Could
go
you go over
over
that
the
thing with
uniforms one more
camera
time?
again?
Okay. So, friendly forces are wearing Marine camo. It's dark blue with some black in it, essentially. Anyone that is not wearing this camo is only fire if fired upon, because we don't know if there are Marines forming pockets of resistance in other areas of Madrigal. So, if you see any guys that look like this, make sure not to fire at them. If you see anyone else not wearing this, try to get their attention, and if they start shooting at you, deck them and report it up. Capiche?
Capiche.
Sounds good.
Cool. Any other questions?
I got kicked out of FIFA when you were covering the Tigers. Can you go back? I believe it was slide 4 or 5.
Simply put, you're waiting on standby till the ODSTs and Spartans report that the AA's down, and then you're going to land and take the airbase with them. Any other questions?
Reinserts after we drop.
Alright, so that's a good one. I was going to brief you on the outside, but you only get one drop with the pods, because if we do it while the AO's going, the script might make you get stuck up there. We'll talk about that when we get to the pod room, which is the hangar over there. Any other questions?
Orbital support.
We don't want to risk any of the munitions exploding in the airbase, so we can't give you any orbital support here. We don't know what the innies moved around down there.
So we're just looking to go through phase 1 through 4 today?
Pretty much.
Understood. Could you go over until a phase 2 marker real quick? Just summary.
It's a town with bad dudes in it. Clear it and take it.
Gotcha.
It's probably where the innies are going to have their QRF set up as you're taking the airbase, so it's probably going to be fortified a lot more. Any other questions?
You mentioned you would cover the HUD IPs and brief.
So, escape, configure, controls, configure add-ons, drop-down box, Operation Trebuchet, and first contact. Set the buttons to whatever you want, and then from there you can utilize them. Viper and Giant, if you can meet me over at the hangar bay with your entire force, that would be great.
Giant's already waiting.
Viper will be heading over there shortly.
Ground Command, I recommend you get with the pilots and start getting your guys in the air and stage to the south and await the cue from Viper and Giant. How copy?
Channel.
Solid. We'll get on working on that.
Are you still there?
What is our radio
channel?
channel?
121.
Because I just forgot a fucking trigger the demo, so I have to put it on a timer. I'll place it.
Put them on timers, it's no big deal.
There they go.
Again, this is all stuff you guys should
Good luck,
be taking care
Spartans.
of prior to dropping.
Good luck, Spartans.
And now I'm gonna wait another 45 seconds.
You'll pass off the placard to him then when we hit the ground.
I'm just gonna move that real
Off
quick.
the ground.
Go.
I'm sure you may have already heard, but we are taking shots in as far as
Yes, I know. Pelicans are moving back. Drop pods have already fallen.
Prep for drop.
What did Chief?
As soon as I see him come near the ground, I'm going to schedule your drop. Alright, setting your drop up. "30 seconds, good luck."
Ground to giant team. Ground to giant team.
Give them a second, the pods are being a bit slow.
Solid.
Good luck, boyos.
Alright, so I'm gonna jump up here real quick and grab a copy of this squad. Jesus. Just want to make sure none of them get stuck in the fucking air. So I did discuss that, you know, some of them are going to die when they land, so oof to that. ODSTs are now dropping.
Ground to giant team. Are you on the ground?
Ground, this is High. Be advised, we're tracking Giant right now. It looks like they have eliminated their AA site, but have taken heavy casualties. ODSTs just touched down as well. Break. I'll be letting you know via high comm feed if they are able to complete their objective.
Solid. I'm just worried about the AA at this point.
Alright, ground, this is High. AA appears to have been eliminated. Commence your attack.
Solid copy. All forces, go, go, go.
He is not having good luck with that launcher. Alright, so forces are scattered. Most of the ODSTs are dead on impact. I'm going to start unconscious toggling a few of them. Let's get the medic up. I did say, you know, a lot of you are going to die on impact. Let's working on who we can. These guys are back here taking cover. Alright, we're gonna start sending squads. Because now the real balance is gonna be frames. So they're landing on the outside. Because that Scorpion tank pulled in. Oh man, this does feel a lot like Halo, I will say that.
Audrey's pinned on the elephant, I'll try to get to you.
Yeah, quickly turn that off. I'm gonna tab out 1 second. I'm gonna crank up the music volume to 11. Alright, let's play ball. So Audrey's still up. Luxie looks like he was able to get... no, Frisk was up.
Ground, this is Viper. Go for ground. This, be advised, Viper took heavy casualties at this time. Break unknown on the amount of ODST still up. We have secured the AA position. We have not deaded it yet.
I did say in the beginning, while we were prepping the op for 4:30, that ODST and Spartans are going to have heavy casualties.
Focus on what casualties you can save. Be advised, Tiger is already inbound.
Oh. Well, you know what the reason for this is? Hopefully not. Yeah, right. That's most likely.
Bravo to high. We get a short TP to Legion. He's stuck in a rock.
Hey, firm, wait one.
Ground to all forces, be advised, ground command has secured an unarmed Warthog.
Copy, be advised, Viper sit rep consists of 4 up, 4 wounded, 3 wounded, 1 unaccounted for.
Copy that, that was Viper, correct?
Affirm, Viper.
Solid.
One of them came out naked.
Effective at this time.
Now, I'm just hoping the frames will start calming down when they start taking out assets. It's just the amount of fighting over this large area really causing it.
Grounded giant, sit rep.
Yeah, Giant's not reporting. Looks like so these guys pulled
Ground
back.
to giant, how copy?
Get who they could. That MG's really pinning them down. Dran's coming here to drop another team of ODSTs.
Roger.
Time to mobilize the air assets. No one took them out. And the tank looks like it maneuvered back here. That elephant flipped. Lovely.
Ground command, this is Viper, be advised, all ODSTs accounted for, total of 3 down, 1 critical.
Solid copy, Viper.
One of them shot out of the sky immediately. Main battle tank coming out.
Scorpion rolling out to the west.
Understood. Destroy
Looking
that
right at the
Scorpion
players
by
right
any
there.
means.
How's her health? Pretty effective. I know she's taking at least 1 rocket hit. She's gonna need a few more.
Bravo to Alpha, what's the status across the airfield along lines of infantry?
Good hit, but she's gonna need a few more. Ice is down. Alright, I'm gonna start copying and pasting stuff to make up some staging areas. But again, trying to keep it good for frames.
Do it.
There goes the Scorpion. These guys have come down here.
All forces be advised that Scorpion is down.
Let's give him a warm welcome, shall we?
And a group of infantry have formed up right here. So they're working on who they can. Reinserts came down. The main force using this little bit of cover defilade to basically strike out on what they can.
Ground command. Ground command. This is Viper. Be advised, demoing the eastern AA site in 5 seconds.
Solid copy. Hope everyone's clear.
Woo!
Ground. This is Viper. First AA site completely destroyed.
Solid copy. Well done.
Alright. Now it's just all about pushing up and assaulting these areas. I'm gonna delete the VIX so the smoke stops. Heard something explode back there. These guys are in this battle tower holding. Now I do need to prep some intel here, so I'm gonna swing around and do that. The intel for killing this guy, pick up in the intel. Encoded intel. Intel is in code. Best keep this to give it to high after airbase is secured. And this will start the ONI campaign. So I'm gonna put that in there for now because it's only gonna drop on him if he dies. Alright.
Bravo to be advised, we're on the north side of the airfield, pushing east to your location.
Copy the north side of the airfield.
Ground all forces be advised. Ground is currently stationed at command position marker, giant cargo tower southeast side of the runway. Ground is giant, do you copy?
And like that, the fun begins!
Ground all forces be advised, I have eyes on giant. They are on the southwest side of the runway, working their way towards friendly forces. I do not have...
Ah, they took a guided. It's okay. This is why I have two. I took two people out with the Mako drone.
It's a reminder not to blow up the elephants and to watch your fire in these ammo dumps.
God, I love it.
On the way. Roger.
Alright. Gonna call this Warthog back. We got 2 batteries of
Ground to
MGs.
Giant. One more time, do you copy? Do you read me on the snap?
I guess no one in Giant packed a fucking LR.
Ground to high, any inclination as to why Spartans are not responding on 5-0?
This is high, probably because they might have forgotten to pack an LR. I don't know.
The
Gold team
soldiers.
reporting in. My men are clearing west. I'm with the Marines for now.
Solid copy, Giant. Just making sure you're on net, and also be advised that we may have possible QRF coming in from the Phase 2 marker Gibaja.
Just to watch this QRF coming in times now. Something blew up right there. That was the vehicle. So these modules, by the way, are people that have weapons on their backs. And command team has taken this bunker back here. Alright, let's pull out one of our surprises.
Viper to ground.
Go.
Be advised, Elephant Hangar on the east side has been cleared. Hangars on the north side.
Now for the fun
Elephant
part.
Hangar on the east side have also been cleared. Regrouping with friendlies at this time.
Solid copy. In that case,
Ah, shit.
ground to Giant. Or Gold team.
There's actually something really cool they found out in the 506 that I forgot I need to start doing, but you can garrison vehicles.
On the northwest side of the compound. Requesting that you detach yourself from friendly forces and make your way to there as fast as possible to secure possible API. Solid copy.
So there are IED factories in each of these little buildings with an actual armed IED. One right there, and then an actual op tray IED in here. So explosive specialists better have those mine detectors on. There's the bison getting whipped out.
Let's give him a warm welcome, shall we?
Ground at this time, we don't have any friendly APCs, do we?
That's a negative. No friendly armored vehicles in the fucking AO.
Copy. Copy that.
This will get them moving a little bit faster.
Off to the ground. Go for ground.
We're currently pushing up to the northeast of the White Dome.
Yep, she needs another rocket.
Do you have a certain baseline you want us to stop at, or?
Copy. Marking phase lines on map. Wait 1 second.
Hornet, are you on this net?
Yes, he is.
Hornet, are you on this net?
No, he's probably on 5-5. Just tried to shoot him down. There we go. That's one more missile that came from the left. I'm gonna come back around.
High command, this is Viper.
This is high, send traffic, Viper.
Be advised, we just came across someone who had a portable nuclear device on them. Is that of any concern?
I mean, they were stored at the facility. I would handle them with care.
Copied.
This is ground. Regarding that portable nuclear device, make sure to secure it, and we'll collect them all and make sure that we keep them secure. How copy?
Unable to do so, that's a backpack.
Oh shit, copy that. Never mind then.
They are actually set so they can be picked up if needed, if they have such a egregious concern with it. They're on place. Cars, APC.
Ready. On the way. Wilco. On the way. On the way. On the way.
Secret way to come back in.
Solid copy. Copy that.
Off to the ground.
Go ahead.
We're currently taking contact from our east in the construction buildings here. We're going to clear that out before pushing to the west.
Solid copy.
Just to get rid of the bodies in it. That one you can't really delete. Granite goes in, kills those guys.
Marines, did you clear the dome structures?
Unknown gold. I believe they said something about it before, but I don't think they talked about it. Yeah, it was clear.
Affirm, we need those structures cleared.
Affirmative.
Out for the ground.
Go for ground.
So she's on wheels, so I gotta...
One armband guy, he's dead, but there's no intel on him.
Understood. Mark his position, and ground will investigate. Continue on.
Bravo to ground. We found an ammo cache marked on map. It had lots of ammo and other weapons.
Was there? Because that guy's still
Solid
alive.
copy. Leave it as is and continue on.
Good copy.
Woo! What the hell happened there?
On the ground, we just marked position. There's a lot of explosions going on to our west. What's going on?
Be advised, that is Viper destroying an APC at this time.
Solid copy, Viper. Good job.
Roger. Copy.
Ground to gold. When you're able to, give me a sit rep.
Waiting orders. Roger that.
Gonna have this warthog come in. Yeah, so these guys are focusing on air. Alright, so I'm gonna clean up some of the pods. Hopefully frames will start recovering a bit better.
This is Gold Team to Ground Command. You need to make sure your people aren't engaging by Spartans.
People need to be able to identify Spartans and know that they're not the baddies.
Hey, firm, I'm just getting reports from my team.
Solid copy.
Yeah, he's not gonna sit back there and take it. He's gonna...
I also just found an HVD. He wouldn't surrender, so I shot him.
Hey, firm. They, should be that way sometimes.
Put that over his hand, easy to grab.
Off the ground.
Understood.
Alright, let's fly in the backup Hornets.
On the way.
Go ahead, Alpha.
Do we have any friendly Hornets in the air?
Hey, firm. We do have friendly Hornets in the air at this time.
Let's see.
Ready for orders. Understood.
Ground to high.
This is high, send traffic.
At my current position, we do have one confirmed man with an armband, as described in the brief, but he does not appear to have any actual intel on him at this time. Just reporting it up.
This is high, pin your position, please. That's a medic. That's not a guy with a black beret.
A firm, I see the insignia on his armband does not match the one in the briefing. Thank you, High.
I've been using berets for years, guys. I'm not gonna change it up. only one of them. Alright, let's see. Let's get a few farmers ready around here.
On the way. On the way.
Ground to all forces. Do we have any friendly warthogs on the western side of the compound?
Spartans, that's a negative.
Solid copy. No one else is responding. So if you see warthogs on the west side, take them out.
That AA cover's coming up.
Solid copy. Also, be advised that we do have enemy hornets in the air at this time, intermingling with our own.
Wonder if air's gonna get a lock on him. Prop tray body deletion is probably one of the most important things you gotta worry about, Zeus. Because the textures of the armor does take quite a bit when you have a lot of people.
Giant, this is Viper. Giant, Viper.
Send it.
How much of the area have you cleared? Actually, we are
Oh, there goes Bleeds.
Hey, firm.
Is that gonna fall on somebody? Ah, so close. Oh, that's a sight for Marines to see.
Ground command, this is ODSTs. Ground command, how copy?
This is ground, go ahead.
Alright, I'm gonna set this guy to hold fire for now.
Be advised, Viper has cleared everything marked with the cleared marker, and we have regrouped with Giants. How copy?
Solid copy. I take it that means the HQ has been cleared out?
I cannot confirm at this time, however, from the looks of it, yes.
I don't know what these idiots are doing.
Ground command, this is Gold Team.
Go ahead.
We're commandeering one enemy APC Warthog and proceeding to phase 2.
Understood. Move with God's graces. All forces, wait one.
Oh, god damn it.
Ground to all forces interrogative. Have we received QRF from Gibaja phase 2?
Understood.
Plot those guys right there.
Waiting orders.
Gonna take silence as a possible maybe. I want all forces, Sands, Gold Team, and Viper Team to meet up at the HQ at this time.
That was meant to be set to delete.
Sorry, send again, was busy taking care of something.
A firm, I was just wondering if we have confirmed that we got the QRF from phase 2 yet, or if they have pulled up.
Vipers cannot confirm nor deny.
Understood.
Ground
Bravo's
command,
the
this
same.
is Vipers.
Go for ground, Viper.
Be advised, I have received intel. It is coded intel and ready to pass it up to high once we've taken the airbase.
Understood. It is my understanding that at this time airbase has been mostly cleared out and is under UNSC
Break,
control.
break, break. Enemy Warthog on the west side, currently firing into the airbase.
Waiting orders. Welcome.
Alright, we're gonna entrap these guys. Let's
Bravo's
see.
going to move set up a holding position west of the airbase on that T-junction.
Ready for orders.
Be advised, it looks like the vehicle's been destroyed.
Solid copy.
Ground, can we confirm that the airbase is cleared?
This is ground. All forces have made their way to the western side of the compound. Seems that everything has been cleared out to me. Advantage squad has not touched an area.
On the way.
Copied. High command, this is Viper.
This is highest on traffic, Viper.
Be advised, intel states I should pass it up to you after we pin the airbase. Airbase is secure, telepathically sending it to you.
Affirm, receiving via telepath. If the airbase is clear, proceed with objectives. Out.
Copy.
Ground copies all.
Roger. Copy that. Waiting.
So I got a few set up here.
Waiting orders.
Ground command, this is Vipers.
Hot mic. Affirm, sorry about that. Ground command is currently lagging. Go ahead, let's call sign.
Be advised, we are pushing out of the airbase and stealing a vehicle and moving to phase 2.
Understood. Go ahead and do what needs to be done. Finish the fight.
I feel like Bleed just wants to get shot.
Gold team, I see you're already in the phase 2 town. Can you give me a sit rep?
Because he is flying high.
One in contact.
Solid.
Roger.
And this time we're engaging any forces, there are battle jumpers in the area.
Solid copy.
He is tracking.
Up and go.
Flying right over enemy territory. Don't know why he's loitering like that.
Do you want us to start pushing out north towards phase 2 and just set an hold?
But this is all enemy AAs, so they're gonna shoot him down. He keeps flying like that. Alright, looking back.
Ground command, Vessel is not able to secure the vehicle. Vehicle is screwed up. We are currently pushing down the road to the north on foot at this time.
Hot damn.
Contacts as we move.
That shouldn't be happening, but it is. I don't know how he's still alive.
When you reach the edge of the town, entrench yourselves and get ready for any possible QRF while friendly forces move up.
Solid copy. Roger.
Bravo to Viper, be advised we're off to your east about 100 meters.
Copy.
Oh, that didn't clip on anything. I hate that little drag glitch. Engage.
Waiting order.
That sounded like a hit. Yeah, if you're gonna loiter enemy territory like that, I'm gonna have this guy schwack you.
Marines that are currently pushing up with ODSTs, I need a medic over on my medic.
Alright, so let's get rid of the bodies back here. The wreck back there. Take care of some of the bodies clustered here. Looks like the Spartans weren't able to breach in too far. Good. Very good.
Copy that. On the way. On the way.
Looks like Kilo was just annihilated. This should be funny.
Is goal team to ground force next week?
Worst time to have to reload.
Viper to gold team. Send it.
So this group is finally coming in.
But if your medic needs medical treatment, we can come over and help you.
All of us are medics. The issue is the AI likes their grenades today.
Yes, they do.
Copied.
And shooting through trees and shit.
By all means, please continue to absorb the grenades for me.
So now the main force is coming in. And there's still plenty of fight left.
This is ground to all forces, currently organizing a resupply from air to the town where phase 2 is right now.
On the way.
Alright. Frames, I feel like I've rebalanced out to the 20-25 range I want it to arm at. They do have artillery right here if they so choose. Just in a matter of speaking, now it's all about deleting what I know they're not going to utilize.
JTech to high.
This is high, send traffic.
Can I get a resupply box for medical and ammunition back at the base, please?
Can you use one of the full arsenals and just load a chopper?
If you could put the arsenal in for where my pilot can land, yeah.
Roger, I'll drop the command thing over in the middle and market, alright?
Yeah, that's fine. Just tell me when it's marked so I can notify my air.
Lovely. The ammo Hemet is now an arsenal. Did you copy that?
Yeah. Kind of meant like a full resupply, just a box, because we're going to be dropping it at phase 2, but...
You know there's a shit ton of munition boxes back at the airbase, right?
Fair enough.
Like, literally.
Ground to high.
This is high, send traffic.
Copy on the ammo resupply, but is there some kind of medical cache that they had here at the airbase? So
Yes. I gave you an arsenal, you can load Vix.
solid. Just
Literally,
asking.
take a Bergen, put it in a vehicle.
Ground command, this is Viper, how copy?
Go for ground.
Be advised, Viper has crewed 2 Warthogs on the southeast side of the compound, engaging contacts, possibly QRF coming in from the southwest.
Solid copy, sounds good.
Copy that.
Have them go patrol up and down. Alright, so the front here... Let me break all these guys apart so they go a bit faster.
Hi, Command, are you talking the one at the base or the airfield?
The airbase, he means the one where we are at.
Alpha to Spartans, look to your left north.
Break. This is high. Be advised, the arsenal is placed on the ammo helmet at your staging point, as I've said already.
You didn't say staging point, thank you.
Which one did you want? What do you think? Which one's gonna magically be... God, I fucking give up. Alright, so we still got a sizable group over here. This guy is fucking, I don't know, doing what. Trying to delete some of the cache of the bodies, keep frames alright. Still got this group going. I don't know, I can't fix stupid. AI going fishing, yeah, with a hunting rifle.
Ground command, this is Viper.
Go.
Be advised, once we grab an APC Warthog and a armed Warthog, we're going to set up a blocking position on the west-southwest side.
Hey, firm, sounds like a solid plan. Let me know how it goes.
Trying to get those guys in a staggered column. Otherwise, this town is mostly getting cleared out. Just one AT guy left, which I will utilize. Have some rockets fly by. Gonna bring that puppy around right there. Because they're within visual range, so they're probably gonna call for their AA to go right there. PIDing that there is a hostile presence. And the Spartans are already moving on. God fucking damn it. That means it didn't copy properly. It's been happening a few times, some mistypes. So that should fix that. I think what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna utilize a Scorpion.
Ground, this is Viper.
Ready.
And ground, this is Gold.
This is ground, go ahead.
Viper, go first.
Solid copy. On the way.
Viper, go ahead.
Be advised, Viper squad lead has to go AFK for about 5-10 mics.
Solid, let's get his 2 AC on
Update
then.
on our current situation, currently sitting at grid 061979, passing off squad lead to Audrey Hotto until I return.
And
solid copy.
Gold team's checking out the Civ area to the northeast of Phase 2.
A firm gold.
Motherfucker.
Yeah, go ahead and do that. Just make sure there's no bullshit there. Don't shoot any civs. Viper, I have tasking for you when ready. Solid. Viper, I want you to go to either Hill 137 at grid rep 056. I wanted to have that right.
Standing by.
A firm 056978.
They're gonna force me to garrison this.
Hill 101, just north of it. And I want you to get eyes on Phase 4
Yep,
for
I knew it.
tasking from Casbirds. All other forces will be moving to Phase 3 and dealing with the explosives factory. How copy? Get on 5-5 and talk with him on there, I believe. Actually, wait one on that. Let me discuss with JTAC.
Hutchman, you're gonna punch me in the dick. You're gonna want to punch me in the dick, but he can't mag grip it or sling load it.
He wants you to load the supplies into a helicopter and fly them to us. It's not difficult.
Mate, he put it in arsenal on a Hemet. The fuck am I supposed to do?
I give up. I give up.
And you fill the inventory of the vehicle.
Fair.
Alright, now that we're done figuring out how Arma 3 inventory mechanics work, can we move out to the next objective?
I'm so done. I'm so fucking done.
Ground, do you read? This is ground, go ahead.
Due to technical issues, Alpha 2IC taking over.
So I'm just setting these up to be blocking forces.
Alpha 2IC. Ground to Viper.
It's too laggy for goats, I'm sorry.
Orders. Proceed as previously ordered. Push contacts and everything on 5-5. How copy? Solid copy. I'll contact you through JTAC if I need to. Solid.
The officer body now. I don't know. Some people just don't seem to have a fucking brain.
Ground to Alpha, Bravo, and Gold. If nothing else is going on in those towns, stage in Gibaja for resupply, and then we will move up from there.
Bravo, copy.
Okay. These forces are cutting around. Spartans are... I guess they're gonna get picked up by air or something? I don't know. But I need to make another AA
Ground
Vic.
Command, this is Viper, how copy?
This is Viper. This is ground. Go ahead.
Be advised, Viper squad lead back on net, break. Copied your last orders. You want us to push up to the top of the hill, recon the next objective, and call on Kaz as needed.
A-firm, Kaz will be gun runs only. They will soften up any infantry, can bring in heavier if required, but I'd like to keep that town intact. How copy?
Solid copy.
A-firm, additionally, if you need or so much as desire to move closer, Hill 101 to your north should provide an additional viewpoint, whatever.
Copy, we're going to stay over here. 101 is too close to base 4.
Understood.
Waiting orders. Standing by.
Ground to all forces, if you want resupply before stepping off, resupply is inbound at this time to phase 2 marker.
Whew, alright.
Charlie, squad lead to ground, message over.
Yeah, Knight, I'm just setting up tanks as blocking positions.
Charlie squad of 1, request current position of Alpha.
I just have to make sure they don't advance too far. But I mean, I'm not going to spawn anything up here. If they go too far, I'll just put a tank down and obliterate them.
Position of Alpha and Bravo squads.
Copy. Charlie Squad of 1. Recommend you fold in with either Alpha or Bravo. They're currently grid ref. I can't read that shit. 058979 heading southwest towards Viper at this time. Recommend you link up at Bravo Rally and proceed from there.
Understood. Ground command. Charlie Squad out.
Ground command, Spartans are airlifting towards the Viper Vix marker. We'll assist in the assault.
Understood.
We have 1x Warthog trying to head that way, but I don't know exactly how they're doing.
Solid copy.
I swear to God, you're fucking retarded.
Solid copy. On the way.
Ground to all forces, be advised. Strike runs from Cass Birds will begin shortly. Whenever ready, begin assault on phase 3.
Let's give him a warm welcome, shall we?
Have this guy come back here and then play defensive.
Ready for orders.
Ground, could you say again for what Viper is cleared for?
Viper is cleared for gun runs and heavier armament if necessary, but if no armored VIX, then just guns.
Copied. Be advised, we just lost both of our transport vehicles.
Affirm. I assume those were Falcons, yes?
Actually, disregard. We had a Falcon crash right next to us.
GG.
Solid copy. Ground is investigating.
That wasn't him. No, it might have been him. He has 0.98%. Yeah, forces firing back and forth right here. So they're dropping their resupply off back here. Hey, engage at will. He is flying right over.
Ground, this is Viper.
Go for ground, Viper.
That's a hit.
Be advised, I'm getting reports that we saw a shot go up from Gladius Military Academy towards our friendly aircraft.
Solid. The Gladius Military Academy. Solid copy.
I'm just gonna bring another one.
Standing by.
Ground to high. Anything on your end that could corroborate this? It's marked on my map as a
This
civilian.
is high. It's marked as civilian, which means empty. Probably innies are currently moving to those positions and garrisoning them at this time. Be advised, they are not part of the objective. Do not send forces over there at this time.
Solid copy. So what I'm hearing is keep it in mind, but don't go poke it.
Unless you want the server to get 5 frames, yes.
Solid copy.
Bravo to ground.
Go for ground.
Bravo is at the rally point awaiting clearance to move into 2, also waiting for Charlie.
Solid copy. Wait one. When you are fully ready and fully rallied up, you may proceed with the strike when ready. Keep in mind, it is an explosives factory, so not much IDS or CAS will be available for you for that reason. How copy?
Good copy, moving in now.
Ground command, confirm that we're supposed to currently be reconning phase 3 and not 4.
Solid copy. All ground forces are going to phase 3, while CAS strikes phase 4, and then ground forces will move into phase 4 and secure whatever's left. How copy?
Copy. So you want Vipers to recon 3 or 4?
You are clear to open up on all
Viper,
targets.
If you think there's no more contacts at 4, Viper, you can look at phase 3 or split up your teams or whatever. Your priority is for phase 4 at this time.
So if I'm understanding you correctly, you want me to level 4.
I want you to strike infantry in 4. You are cleared for gun runs, but if the Scorpions or something, you can take it out with something heavier. But otherwise, I do not want a lot of destroyed buildings when I go there. Copy?
Very convoluted, but yes.
On the way.
Move the tank up to support.
Ground command, Alpha is moving up to support Bravo and Charlie.
Yeah, here's making all my stuff go to defend only. Alright, that's another one down. That's the tank.
Ground Command, this is Vipers. Be advised, we're moving to Hill 101.
Solid copy, Viper.
Pull him defensive back there. Drive.
Copy that.
Ah, whatever. He'll just fuck off from the AO. There's no air assets to see that. Yep, no one was over there. Let's see. In terms of frames, let's have that tank and that tank fuck off. And the remaining infantry over here are going to get the fuck out. There we go. So that debris is still right there. It's jumping around. What the heck are these guys gonna pull? They might try assaulting on their own. And it looks like these two have pushed on. Geez, one rocket is all I need for right there. Hey, Andrew, what's up? So what do we have left in terms of air assets? There's one Hornet left.
Hey, Skelly, are you on this net?
And here's some of the local chat. It looks like they pushed a Warthog up. I don't know, attacking from the high ground might not have been the smartest idea, because, you know, everything can just look up and fire at them. Looks like they got a line of dudes right there. Meanwhile, some of the ODSTs are going to start staging up here. That might bite them in the butt, but we'll see. Why do you not have any AT? It's some of the dumbest shit I've seen today. I don't know how he didn't use it all, but...
Ground, this is Gold Team. We are pushing into Phase 3 at this time.
Solid copy. Keep those, fucking watch behind what you're firing. Hope you don't blow the fuck up.
Solid copy.
Negative.
Ground, are we gonna get any reinforcements up here, or are we just gonna sit here and die?
Alpha, Bravo, and Charlie should be pushing up since you've gotten the beachhead.
Something just
It's
fucking
all
exploded.
other squads, if you haven't done that yet, that should move soon. AKA now.
So they struck the facility right there.
Alpha is pushing up from on the north up to the wall.
Infantry are finally pushing ahead. Best I can think of to do... Oh, great. Let me delete that real quick. I don't know how they got spooked from all the way up there, but they somehow did. Because, you know, AI.
On the way. Copy that. Understood.
Let's give him a warm welcome, shall we?
On the way. Copy that. Roger. On the way.
Gonna throw him right there. I need to make some dedicated infantry AA teams. That's what I'm noticing this first assault. Did you engage and hit the ground? Awesome. Hoping this Warthog can track.
Ground to Bravo and Charlie. How copy?
Good copy.
Recommend you either move in and assist with the clearing process or move to the northwest and watch the road ingressing for possible QRF. How copy?
Good copy. Bravo's moving to help clear the south side of the factory.
Yeah, I'm definitely gonna need some sort of AA team. The heck are these ropes out for? That squad's coming back around.
Bravo to Giants. Have you guys cleared the south side of the factory?
Negative, not this time.
Alright, we're moving.
Alright, we're gonna bring AA around.
Ready. On the way. Copy. Solid copy.
Bring them around to encroach. Here's hoping for more explosions. Yeah, we'll probably see some. Yeah, this is what I want to try to shoot them down for.
Ground, this is Viper.
Hey, Viper, was just thinking about you. What's going on?
If you need me, call me on 50. I'm on 3 nets. I can monitor them all.
Solid, I was not aware. My apologies.
Alright, at this point...
Just getting a sit rep from you. Wondering how you doing.
We are green, disengaged, 1 times construction building with loads of infantry on it. We brought the building down. No other buildings in the area have been affected.
Oh yeah, they're
Notice
firing
that enemy
loud
fire
rounds.
is coming from the northeast of the construction building. Possible lock-on missile, according to pilots.
Understood. Copy. I'll probably have birds wave off if they're getting lock-on notices.
Yeah, one of them's firing a loud-ass sniper to thin them out, so we'll just send these guys up to assault them as follows.
Grounded Viper, hold your position for the time being. Yeah, we'll move into that phase shortly.
Copy. Be advised, we have reports of vehicles leaving phase 4 northeast along the road.
Solid.
Honestly,
if
that's just
you
the
can
AA
disable
cover.
those without blowing them up, that'd be preferred. But I can get air on that if I need to.
A firm, we don't have eyes on it at this moment. We just have audible on it.
Solid copy.
Whoops.
Ground to gold.
Send it.
Sit rep.
We are letting the Marines finish clearing the phase 3. We're gonna pull back and get ready to attack phase 4.
You read my fucking mind. Sounds good. Ground to Alpha and Bravo. How goes the rest of the clearing? I see that you just have about a quarter of the place left to go.
Ground, this is Alpha. We
Get rid
clear
of that,
north
that,
side
and
of the
that.
camp. I'm currently moving south.
Copy that. Bravo, go ahead with your sit rep.
Just starting clearing now. I just saw Alpha.
All right,
to
let's
our west, so
I'm gonna have a
we'll
mortar
be,
position start
finishing
dropping
soon.
lead.
Solid copy. As soon as you're done, report it, and get ready to move on phase 4.
Ground, this is Viper.
We've had enough.
Go.
Our position has been burned. We're moving.
A firm, fall back as you need to.
Put one shell up there, yeah, because they started shooting at guys in the base, so we just re-engaged.
Ground, this is Alpha. We link up with Bravo, currently moving on the north side of the
Yeah, those
compound.
cars aren't that loud, so they're not going to hear that from over the ridge.
Copy.
That, though, we will hear.
Roger.
Grenade. Yep, so that helicopter is coming up for a gun run.
This is Gold to High Command. Is nothing north of phase 4 garrison? Like, do you not want us going in that area?
Yes, because the server's already having a bit of a tough time.
Hey, firm.
Engage. Please. Please engage.
Bravo to ground.
Go ahead.
We're going to be taking 2 large trucks, transport infantry, and get staged up
Make
for
them
the
wave
next
the
area.
fuck off.
A firm, be advised. And brakes. We have infantry, hostile infantry contact near Viper Video Alpha mark at this time. However, pursuing up the road to the north provides us very little cover. So I'll leave the decision up to you, whether go fast and hard or try and clear out the woods. But those are pretty much 2 ways that we got.
Good copy. Alpha, what do you think?
I think at this rate, we're just gonna shell up there.
On the way.
So we force them to pull back. I don't know what those guys are waiting on. Alright, so AI... I'm gonna garrison these two dudes and have them try to run up.
Ground, this is Viper. Copy.
This is ground. Go Viper.
Be advised, Viper took heavy casualties. We are exfilling back out towards our original recon position and regaining our situation. Break unknown on our current sit rep.
Solid copy. Just pull back from now. Be advised.
Yeah, they put this resupply box here forever ago, but it was never utilized. So these guys are getting an enemy VIX.
Going to take an any vehicle. So brown 6-wheeler. We're going to be stopping off at the gas station, then proceeding through the forest, take out the garrison.
Understood. Be advised at this time, Gold Team is currently occupying the gas station, so it is clear. All I ask is that you move with haste.
Moving now.
Alright, this is the final position.
Ground, this is Gold Team. We're going to be pushing into Phase 4 from the southwest.
Solid copy. You got Alpha and Bravo right on your heels.
Be striking behind them to try to spook them.
Has taken over enemy truck and is currently following Bravo.
Solid. Move fast.
Have him set to careless hold fire for now, because I believe that was from him. Oh, schwack him.
Ground command, this is Viper.
There's the hit.
Oh,
flared off.
One times KIA.
Solid copy. When you're ready, recommend you attack Phase 4 from the southeast, just from the way that you, from your original position, or from the east if you think that's not viable.
Be advised, we're going to be regrouping with you and pushing in with you at this time. We are too small of a squad to engage the two possible squads on top of that hilltop.
Solid. Yeah, link up with us and we'll help you clear it out.
Copy.
So I'm going to really vary where these guys are moving. Just make sure they come to the left
Command,
or the right of
Viper.
that position.
Go ahead.
Hey, we see that you might have pulled your way here. We're going to go ahead and steal both of your Warthogs that are armed, as well as our APC Warthog.
Solid. We'll link up. We'll come to you and we can all go together.
Copied. We'll wait to move out then.
Go ahead, shove that guy to the left. And I'm going to time these two Vics to move up with that infantry. We're probably going to have to stage around, but I'm going to close them around as they move up on stage 4. So this area will considerably shrink, and this area will become blue.
This is Gold Team to Marine squad leads. You guys are going to take the first assault on this and we'll support.
Good copy. Bravo moving in.
Affirmative.
So yeah, final garrisoned area has been roughed up a little bit. I'm thinking I am also going to send a bison in at one point. That will be staged about right here.
Alright, ground to Viper, head off whenever.
On the way.
So instead I'm going to throw these guys in the town. Delete that guy because he's stuck in the rock. Send in Goat Team 6 now. And we'll start sending up the reinforcements via truck.
On the way. Copy that.
We'll send those in on the rear. Nick V, thanks for the Tier 2 sub, my man. I always appreciate the Tier 2 and 3 subs. I hope you are enjoying today's op tray operation, and I hope you're getting... I hope you keep getting a kick out of all future ops. That's how in the zone I am, focusing on these guys. I just want to make absolute sure that we nail this operation.
Roger. Understood. Copy that. On the way.
Bring that Vic up from the rear.
Will go.
Send these guys back. There's a few dead bodies in the mix. Yeah, now we have this position.
Ground to all forces, Ground and Viper are moving out to attack phase 4 from the south. Vector, count copy.
That's what I wanted to nail. Oh shit, they're running over Legion's body. A pair of stairs just fucked me. Where is he? There he is. So, Killa is very far out. Trying to stall that attack. The APC is also coming in. I've got AA pretty much boxing them in. Let's delete the vehicle wrecks back here. And that should be good. So let's focus on the rest of this AO. They're firing fucking rockets into that position. Oh, he's out of frags. So yeah, I put some rockets up there because he was spearheading on his own, no one to cover. And Barbarian has the command vehicle up there. I am now going to maneuver this vehicle up into a bit of a better position. So someone just stepped up on short range.
Friendly's entering the phase 4 from the west.
I'm gonna send this group of 3 up the road to assist. Ah, looks like he DC'd. Cack. So I'm hearing something heavy click down. That might be the IFV pushing up. I have an idea. Let's get down and dirty. Let's go in the local area and see what's going on. It is definitely nasty back here.
Hey, Death, come back a little bit more.
We're sorry, we're packing you.
The IFV is actually pulling back. Gonna give it a movement order to come back around.
Please, thank you. Sorry about that. Okay, Legion, we're back. Sorry about giving you a love tap with the Vic.
Alright, thanks, Logan.
Please put my arms back on. Got shot.
So they brought vehicles back. I think the AT is still available, so they could use that on the vehicle if need be. Gat group is breaching from the flank.
Have like maybe 4 contacts, possibly to the northeast view, possibly more.
So what I'm gonna do is AI ungarrison.
Is there any northwest? Thank you,
Check. Everything's exploding.
Guys, get on
Just have units try to pull back.
Make sure you guys are getting medics now.
So I'm gonna start pulling back some units.
Move. Where's Rigby?
This guy might get shot, but I'm trying to pull him back because he has AT. I want him to pull around.
Unless I go and get massively better
Getting outcast out of the
Whew.
road.
Everyone's the blue, provide security east.
It's just Halo, but
Go on, drop him, get him up.
Thanks, Danny. I was working on it. Get him out of the road, though.
Yeah, Carther, go ahead. I was about to remote and start tapping people. He was just laying on the road. Maybe if I lay here, the UNSC will not spot me.
Hey, firm, don't shoot.
And he's still alive. These guys have been here.
Who's that? You just lost bounty.
Luxy, you up? Yeah, Rigby's down, isn't the outcast is down. Sequin, are you up? Okay.
I don't want to expose the rear. Yeah, so it's like some people are dying.
Well, you're making so my 2IC can't do his job.
Jeez, these guys are getting hit.
Okay,
Ooh, Silver Dragon getting the snipe with a rocket launcher. Manages to save everybody's butt. Ooh la la. Alright, so I've got a fair bit of units pulling back.
All ground forces is JTAC. I think ground command just ate shit with his internet or the game.
Solid copy.
Have these guys start pulling back. AA, I am going to maneuver back over here to cover the retreat.
All ground forces be advised, ground command is disconnected.
Good. Should I get off this gun?
Copy, does he have a 2IC at this time?
No, it is currently me and only me.
Copy, that gets it full seal. You then, Falcon, good luck.
JTAC and ground, awesome.
I've done it before, you'll be fine.
Alright, so I'm just gonna have Innies all start pulling out of this AO. Here, we'll help that guy out. We'll just say he climbed off the roof and he's running away.
Just so you know, at this time, Spartans are currently medicing troops because we are fucked, and then we will start helping clearing out the Marines, helping clearing the team down.
Copy, just go through these buildings clear as you can, and then we'll go from there.
We are probably about half effective, just so you know, so.
Copy, try and scramble what you can and continue.
This is south. We are currently stuck and we have lots of wounds in the middle of the town. It is fire from the enemy APC.
Alf, good got cancel last.
As soon as we can, Bravo's gonna move to assist.
Is that friendly air moving in?
I got him.
Copy,
Doesn't fly too far over, because flying a big arc like that, you're kind of just begging to get shot.
Oh, rip down. Be advised, Viper 1IC is back up. I apologize if not relay that.
Don't cut your stacy.
Copy, Viper.
Yep, he's gonna start firing AA.
Like a lot of these bits might get cut off.
Wow, gonna keep despawning bodies.
Alpha Bravo, how strong are you for each squad?
Alright, I'm gonna open a door for this guy.
I got my head.
Bravo is mostly up, moving to assist Alpha.
I will need
Viper is 8 strong.
Currently is half effective.
Copy, Viper. You're in phase 4, correct?
Oh, no. I was just like, I was looking at something else while I was looking at the map.
AA is still engaging, but main forces are pulling back.
So, Viper, you're in phase 4, correct?
Viper is in phase 4, correct?
Copy. While,
I love how the snipers are
Danny's
still in this
boys are
AO.
medicing, I want you to clear the buildings as you go.
You know, I know what I'm gonna do with this guy. I'm gonna grab a Vic and try to get the fuck out.
And we are going to support the Marines.
This is Alpha, we are currently most effective. We are continuing east.
Copy. Because I'm not tapped into 50, can I get a location? I know Viper's in phase 4. Marines, where are you at this time?
Death packing observer, they'll get back. Yeah, you did. Hold still.
Marines, hostile Warthog approaching your 6.
Oh, I didn't mean to do that. Splatter spree.
Oh, crash.
Not blow all that up.
Alpha and Bravo squad leads were just hit by the Warthog.
Hey, firm.
Man, you guys are really taking a piss.
Phase 4 and ran some people over. Did you guys lose anyone from that?
We have few wounded, but no one is actually dead.
I'll give it a few
Copy.
minutes.
Get them up, and we'll continue. We'll continue to our next objective if there is one.
Copy that.
All squads, make sure you mark areas cleared. Also communicate what areas you are currently clearing. Viper is currently clearing the north side of the MSR.
Yeah, it's probably not a good idea to fly in enemy territory. Over here, I can definitely mobilize more mobile AA. But yeah, if anything, this just proves I do need infantry that have guided
There's
AA
no enemy
launchers.
air, so please stop asking.
It's weird, so when I toggle him to careless hold fire, he just fires a volley.
Ground to high.
This is highest on traffic ground.
Is there any other objectives after phase 4, or are we indexed?
Negative. Once you have cleared phase 4, start pulling back to the airbase. That is going to be our new staging ground. How copy?
Lima Charlie, all forces, just clear these buildings. Once we're clear, load up and RTB. Back to
Stay hydrated, yeah, right? Yeah, about 2-hour stream. So up was probably about an hour and a half, give or take.
Bravo to any unit. Did you guys clear the buildings on the northwest side of the town? Around the enemies on control?
Send again, is that for Viper?
It's for anyone.
Nobody's communicated anything, so Viper's currently pushing into that area right now.
That's a negative. Spartans cleared it.
Copied. Ground, this is Viper. We're gonna RTB.
Copy. Do you have your own ride out of here, or are you calling my Pelican?
We did. I'm not too sure if we still do.
If you want, I'll call my Pelican over and he can get you guys.
We still do.
Copy.
So units fell back. They're now firing at the birds. Yeah, you're not gonna move anytime soon. So that's you dying. Cool. Just firing back and forth to those units. So yeah, overall not bad. So I'm going to make sure air has a bit of a harder time. Yeah, he's going to fly like way, way over.
Ready for orders.
Just going to put him back here.
Ground, High Command, this is Viper. I'm not entirely sure if we got Arma or what happened. My guys are saying it was Arma. Can we get some ace heals?
You probably rammed the Warthog on something.
Possibly the tree. I don't know. Would we be able to get a replacement to the Warthog at all, or no?
If you ram it in a tree and it explodes, you're gonna have to go on foot.
Copy. I'll execute my guys when we get back to base.
Yeah, so the Warthogs, if they get in a certain damage state within 10 seconds, they're going to explode.
If anybody took our trucks at the gas station. I don't know, but I can quickly order my Pelicans to come land and pick
Right
up
now,
the
they are just going to go into RTB.
We'd appreciate it. Copy, White 1.
This is Ground on 5-0. Checking.
Yeah, there's going to be some more people that need to get loaded up, but essentially...
5-0.
This is high ground.
High. So all units, try and load up in the Pelican. If you can't load up in the Pelican, I'll get another one over here.
Yeah, so they got multiple air assets
boys,
landing.
can you get your guys in, please, so we can attach to the back of the Pelican, please?
Hey, Ground, you're gonna want to get people away from that truck, because it's gonna go boom boom in a minute.
Copy. Wait one.
There is a second Pelican here now, further down the road.
Yeah, all units load up. All units load up into the second Pelican. I'm gonna load my Warthog into it.
Outcast is running over, other vehicles are pulling back. Alright, cool.
All remaining units do load up in the second Pelican down the road.
Oh, yeah, they're putting explosive foam on it. The rest of them need to load up in that other Pelican. Hornet, I don't know why it landed if it's only going to extract. I thought it was going to pick people up.
All units load up into the second Pelican and RTB.
Yeah, you really need to go, because that's going to it's gonna blow something up.
Meters to the west of it.
Yeah, there should be room. There goes Barbarian's internet. So they're backing up to pick him up. I guess he's auto running. Alright, other Pelicans deployed.
Hey, Outcast, is anyone near that truck by the side of the road where the Pelicans were?
Negative, nobody's by the truck. Go down line.
I don't know. At this point in time, I don't actually care.
Did it explode yet?
Negative.
No.
Oh, that's a buzzkill.
He's out of range. He only has a clacker. And that is well beyond 300 meters. All forces is high. We are index at this time. shit. Alright, let's tab out. Let's cut our music. Let's see how the debrief goes. Put TeamSpeak up. Alright. Alright, so good up. The only thing I have to say outright is air. If you're gonna keep flying around in enemy territory, I will make sure you get shot down. It wasn't all of you, but some of you were going way into like the bottom left continent. So the enemies just started mobilizing more AA to deal with it.
Yeah, about that. I actually got shot out earlier. I was unconscious that entire time.
Well, it wasn't just you bleeds that one time, because I noticed that. That's why I was trying to be a bit more merciful. It was some other things, but yeah, whatever. Shit happens. But yeah, you guys stormed the airfield. Apologies, it was a bit laggy. It's what happens when you put 2 waves of drop pods down. Then you went phase 2, 3, 4, and yeah, we now have a beachhead for the rest of our operations. Things to note, I will put down some resupply crates. The reason I didn't for this one is it was a bit buggy on the platform when I was doing some testing, but with the airbase, the reason there was all these crates down was you were meant to use those to resupply if you needed it, but whatever. And yeah, that's all I got. We got the encoded intel, and that'll tie into the Oni stuff later, so. Ground, go ahead.
Alright, hey guys, sorry I couldn't finish the fight with you, but Arma was just having none of my shit today, or I guess maybe just off tray, whatever. So yeah, I definitely laid back a bit this time, kind of let y'all do what needed to be done, and not worry about the hows. Yeah, starting off, I expected the Pelicans would take a lot longer to get to the AO than when they did, so that's why I was waiting for so long until getting the drop pods going. Kind of worked not in our favor. I don't know how much that actually affected it, but Pelicans were getting shot before the Spartans had hit the ground, so it was a bit of a yikes. But after that, got there, we took the airbase pretty, I wouldn't say slow, but a very steady pace for taking the airbase. Then we went to phase 2, which didn't take too long, I don't think. Y'all checked out the civilian city. Then, yeah, so with having Airstrike 4 as everyone assaulted 3, that was kind of clever idea that I thought I had. Kind of take attention away from the explosive facility while also softening it up before the main force comes in. I wanted Air to just do gun runs on it instead of just like blowing to high hell, because Liru said something about us using it as an arrowhead or a spearhead or something in later phases, so I wanted to make sure we had that usable in some regard. I don't know how it ended up, but yeah. Yeah, I think I did a decent job of tackling all of you and assigning you all, assignments to do and letting you do your thing. But yeah, I think it went pretty well. That's about it for me. Here's the fucking feedback form.
All right, Alpha.
I guess I'll go first since I started as Alpha Lead. I think comms were good in phase 1. That was the only part that I was really able to be Alpha Lead. One thing that I have for Liru, I don't know what was causing it, but me personally, I kept getting kicked out of TFAR, and whenever I got kicked out of TFAR, there were a bunch of people trying to join that said that they weren't able to get into TFAR.
Did you update your TFAR plugin with the new update that came out a week ago? Do it again.
The exact day that you said it, yeah.
Do it again.
Okay.
Bravo?
Other than that,
sorry, go ahead.
Was Slazer did the other 3 phases.
All right, Sledger, anything?
Not really. I think we did pretty good job. Comms were good. Sorry if I didn't answer anything on 50. Other than that, yep. Alpha did good.
Alright, Bravo.
Biotech. Overall, I think things went really well. I'm sorry we kind of lagged behind a little bit as the first picks. T3s and T2s were moving really quick, and it was just a little difficult to keep up with them. Trying to figure out where exactly we needed to be. But towards the third one, I feel like we really started to get where we needed to be, and we were getting some good action going. I'm really happy with my guys. I think they did really well. We didn't have any casualties. You guys, my guys, send me a message if you have any comments, questions, or concerns. Any other squad leads, ground command, same thing. And that'll be it for me.
Alright, Charlie, I believe, was only one man. Is that correct?
Charlie ended up just joining up with Bravo at the 2 IC of Bravo, so
Yeah, right.
nothing from me.
Okay. ODST?
Kind of had a rough start when we hit the ground. Half of us got mass cased, but that was to be expected. We were able to very quickly somehow secure the AA position and decrew it, and then we destroyed it later. We were able to get all of our guys up and push out from that position, and then we kind of just brute force most of the objectives. It took quite a few casualties along the way. Common sense was an issue in the ODSTs for a little bit. It really was only an issue twice, but then other than that, it went really well. We were able to push towards the after we took the airfield. We found the intel, relayed that telepathically to High, and then pushed towards Phase 2. Realized that we weren't being of much use in the back of Phase 2, and we couldn't figure out a way to properly push up to the front of Phase 2. So we decided instead that we'd act as a blocking force, and then I had to go AFK for a little bit. From what I gathered when I got back was we were supposed to pull recon on what I thought we were supposed to do was pull recon on Phase 3. Apparently we were supposed to pull recon on Phase 4. Ground command, just make sure that when you want to convey something to another squad, you keep it simple and concise and to the point. Going into this great length detail about what you want them to do is making things more convoluted than they have to be, especially when they're monitoring 3 nets, because if you give a squad lead permission to call in CAS strikes, 9 times out of 10 they're going to start sitting on 55 and monitoring 55 as well. So I called into JTAC asking to know what the situation was going on and what permissions I had in that regard. We were able to call in CAS on a construction building which had a bunch of guys in it, and I think we were a little too obnoxious. We called in too many CAS strikes because they eventually figured out where we were and sent in, I think, 2 squads after us. We were able to disengage mostly. 2 guys went down in the attempt to disengage, and we called in CAS strikes on 2 friendlies in order to go back and retrieve the 2 friendlies. We went back in, grabbed the friendlies, got back out, and from there we grouped with the rest of everybody. The only thing I have to say at the very end is when you are driving out, don't all drive out at once. Maybe you should pay attention to what's around you. Don't run into other vehicles, and I don't know if we ran into the tree or what was going on, but please pay attention to where you're going. The warthogs take turns on, they take turns crazy fast, so just be careful. But yeah, ODST basically tried brute forcing every single objective.
You tried brute forcing every single objective.
Spartans, go ahead.
Alright, to start with, we kind of fucked up with our drop because we literally got dropped in the middle of everything, which was to be expected. Some of us got dropped on rooftops and shit, and that kind of threw things off when they instantly got dunked and we couldn't get to them to get them up. So that didn't help. We kind of missed on the one thing that Spartans do absolutely fucking amazing, and that's teamwork and cohesion.
Send in go
we
6.
just kind of assumed, we're
Squad
Spartans.
lead
The
and a
armor will
5-month
protect
streak,
us,
what a
right?
day.
That's not the case.
Righto,
So-
Bio. I hope you keep enjoying the ops, man. Hope you enjoyed
Um,
this one. I hope you get a kick out of this.
That was the main negative sides.
Mhm.
But other than that, like, we regrouped, we got together, we organized. After the airfield, we got fucked on the way to phase 2, but we fixed that and pushed on through there. Was there anything in any of the civvy areas that you marked?
No, they were empty because Kronos didn't see anything. Because if I had shit in there, then the frames would have tanked harder.
Word.
Now,
So we investigated one of the civvy places. There wasn't dick there. There might have been intel. Who knows?
There wasn't anything. As I just
So
said.
then from there we pushed and assisted with the factory shit. The Hornet got dunked by a scorpion or something as it inserted us. It was kind of entertaining.
Oh, great.
I don't know if Liru has anything to say about that, but
So I will say one thing, because this ties into what I did towards the end. If you run off on your own, I don't care which squad you are. You could be part of the Marines, you could be part of Spartans, but if you're like, on the opposite side of a city, I'm gonna dunk your ass. One of the Spartans ran way off in phase 4, and I just put 2 AT rockets on him because it was a Spartan, and the guy's like, oh shit. So he ended up dying and then DC'ing, so please don't run off. It doesn't matter how powerful your body armor is, I will make sure you die. That's all. Continue.
yeah. We stuck. Battle buddies is really useful.
Yep.
In all ops, but we pushed through. I like to think that most of those Spartans had fun. I know I did. I didn't get to meme my red versus blue music though. Damn you.
Anything from pilots?
One thing.
Okay.
What was with the AI shooting through everything at the airfield?
Yeah, they were
Yeah,
shooting
I
through
do-
the
I have to conjecture
giant,
that.
tall. You know the covers from ODST, the big, tall, fucking security.
The
block
barriers.
things. Yeah, they were shooting straight through those with like any gun.
They're
I don't
shooting
know.
through a lot of things.
Yeah.
Even they were
It's
not
just-
just them.
They
it's
were
just
able to
the
see and
typical
shoot at
weird
us
shit.
through elephants, through the hangars, through buildings, anything.
Yeah, it was just
I
a bit
will
wonky with the AI.
do a bit more testing, but I was using standard 90, 35, 50, 50 like we always do, so I'll see what I can tweak.
Yeah, we think it's not about that. It's something else fucking it up, I think.
Alright, because when I had my team test last Tuesday, there wasn't any shooting, but I'll see if I can stress it a bit harder.
Like, it was at the point when we were pushing from the AA side towards the elephants and the hangars. That's when we started getting a lot of shit from through buildings, the elephants, and everything, all that.
Alright,
Yeah, 'cause
again,
there's
I'll
no line of sight.
I'll try to look into
Yeah.
it, but alright. Yep, I'll see what I can do.
Also, the fucking warthog shot us through shit. So.
Well, I don't care about being shot through it. It's just them knowing we're there without them being able to see
Yeah,
us first.
exactly.
Is,
Yeah. That.
I mean,
was my
it's
point.
a big bullet, so.
Yeah, no, it's not them going through the sight without sight thing.
I'm not gonna lie, I did have a lot of people in a lot of like high ground areas. There was not an angle of that airbase where you weren't overwatched, but I'll look into it.
No, we were inside the hangar, so they wouldn't have been able to see us from the top or from ground level.
Also, there was the elephant, which we were behind, and they were shooting through that as well.
Yeah, I mean there was only 2 angles they could have hit us from above.
Well, that wasn't. So the elephant, I do know what got you. That was a fucking APC IFE that came out of a thing and then just decided to go to you.
Before that came
It was before. It was before that.
Okay. Moving on. Pilots.
Pretty great. We normally it's going to do this, but he's gone. So we supported the push with bringing up Logi with crates and stuff after the airfield. Tried to do our best with supporting the taking of the airfield, but we were risky. We were cautious on detonating anything and causing a chain reaction. So we just struck what we could. And I was cap most of the time, so I didn't really do much casting, so I don't know about the cast part, but Cap managed to repel a good pair of waves of enemy hornets, so there's that. Any other air have any words? Because I had to go AFK.
Right, we did bring it up in the middle of the fight, but can we like decide on the LZ beforehand and not 5 seconds or even 20 seconds into it, or when you're about 2 meters off the ground ready to disembark?
Was this
Mate, you were seriously trying to touch us down in the middle of a firefight
That you
with
literally
active
said
AA guns.
to land on the runway, and then we landed
I gave you some
between where the other two
options,
were
and you
landing.
chose the worst option.
Didn't give you any options.
Hold on. No. Shush. I gave you an option. I don't know if my mic transmitted this because my mic sucks time to time. I said on the east side of the runway where the ODSTs were are on the beach. And I don't know. I
think it was before that landing. I saw that landing.
Okay.
That one wasn't right.
It
This
may
is
have
the
could
very
have been
first
my mic
landing.
because I did give him 2 options. I said on the beach or at the ODSTs. So I don't know if that transmitted. If it didn't, then oops.
Well,
It's my
whatever the
fault.
case, everything worked out in the end.
The last one that came through to me before we actually went into it was, we'll land on the runway somewhere because that's where the Pelicans landed, and we were going to follow in and land just behind or between where the two landed. And then we took contact, and it was like, think who you carrying. I heard to move east, so I started moving as east. That was after I was already about to descend, and I was literally about to stop. And then you said to shift it. So, to avoid this issue of confusion in the future, get a confirmation from the pilot and the JTAC. They both of them are on the same page of where they're going to land. Because it was sort of like, oh, waiting for Spartans, waiting for Viper, then we'll just go in and land wherever. That was the only problem I had. And then it was later on you fixed it because you're actually deciding where you're going to drop off reinserts and where people know where you want resupply going. And you're asking the pilots were giving you back response.
Glad
It's
you
just there
enjoyed
was
it,
none of
Alex.
that right at the start. And that's all from my end.
I will say for any future pilots before we continue, the anvils, they do have a tendency to change flight characteristics like halfway through the flight, so kind of got a shotgun with those for any future pilots.
Yeah, Cap, you're a bit late. Sorry, bro. That's all fair. And on that note, the next one of these will be a Monday 3 weeks from now. Like, I think it's around the 20th of next month because I'm going on vacation. So I hope you liked First Stop. That's a little bit of a teaser, and I'll make the briefings even cooler going forward. So hope you enjoyed the holo table. But otherwise, that's it for me, guys. I'm going to AFK, and hope you enjoyed. Shut up, that's my waifu. Thank you guys so much for watching. Go operate operationally. Enjoy the rest of your day or night. Otherwise, cheers. Have a good one. That's it for me. We'll be back tomorrow for another op tray op. Kronos is going to do some recon.